with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And through the snowflakes, we are off from Foxborough. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drop. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll push forward like a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll go again with Mitchell. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. So it's 4th down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Taken at the 19. Put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing right away, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And some good block with the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And the Patriots going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. The throw now. May. Forced out wide. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll return this from the 10. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. And the Chargers 13.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the jet sweep. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Crazy. Working out of the gun. It's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That one is good. And the Pats will extend to a 10-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Put a man in motion to the right. On 1st down, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
Home to try.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got his tight end Arande gets in the second.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Motion man is Johnston. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Rattle gun, here's May. Going for it all. A dot, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. What a big play there for New England. A pickup of 44 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. May gonna look to throw. That's to the end zone, and it's batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
May to throw again. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are through 1. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Lions, reel it!
No play fake. Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, L.A.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will go all the way. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And find some daylight. A pass to 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. Now, May. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, throws down for a loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
On third down, Henderson. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt.
4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Run! Set. Counter. Ray.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's up?
On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Crazy. Five.
Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. Through the snowflakes. This one good. And the Patriots go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Run! Set. Run!
Moving the tight end right.
What is it?
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Home to try.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Ray. Step.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is a big play for L.A. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. Now Now he's loose at the 40. And they will finally run him down. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Run. Ready.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Set. Herbert to the air again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll return this from the 11. They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play fake. Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a big play there for New England. 38 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this just shows how special he can be. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Made to the air once more. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throw again is May. With a short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. They gonna hold on to this one. And he will get into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Chris Morgan is to kick off for the win.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Running is Mitchell. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Second and 10. Now it's Herbert. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And it'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Now the return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. will run, and this is Henderson. To the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. What a big play there for New England. 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On play action, here's May. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Rattle gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Good.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Patriots will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Now Herbert on the bootleg. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Milton Williams getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
They're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away.
Evans in punt formation.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6. On first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
May to throw on second down. Right side and brought in by Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath track, picks up what he can.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Run!
On first down, Herbert is going to air this one out. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's May again. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. May to throw again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing now is May. Thrust to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
A deep ball for Mitchell. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Quick throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, their center able to rate it in, and they'll retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
May now on 1st and 10. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal.
19 yards down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A short one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Herbert now on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Up and carry scout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of his gun, here's Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Pistol give to Stevenson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5. Now, May. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
A throw on the move is caught. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, because this one is about done. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Quickly, they get it out to Allen. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.